Hi, so something really strange happened this morning. I was sleeping, doing my own thing, sleeping. And suddenly I hear knocking on my door. And I'm like, okay, who's there? Who's there? I get up, I'm like, okay, maybe it's like, basically my mother's been trying to get me to get a mezuzah for my door from a rabbi, and I think he has a similar name to this guy that was outside my door. So I thought, otherwise I wouldn't have opened it. So I'm like, who's there? And he's like, Yoni. And I'm like, Yoni? I'm like, okay. I open the door, and all my cats are running out the door. And he tries to come in. I'm like, wait, hold on a second. I'm like, what do you want? Like, who are you? And he's like, oh, you remember me? I'm Yoni. Yoni, you don't remember me? He's like saying in Hebrew. And I was like, no. I'm like, I'm sorry. I mean, he looked familiar, but I didn't remember him. So he's like, Yoni, he said his name. So I was like, okay. I said, okay, maybe. He said he once dated me. So I look on my phone, his name, and I see I blocked him. Because I didn't want to see him anymore. I had dated him and I blocked him. And suddenly, a year later, he suddenly, like, shows up at my front door. And tries to come inside and initiate and try to take me out to dinner. And I'm just like, I said to him, I'm sorry, I really don't remember who you are. And I said, I have a boyfriend anyway. I said, yesh li chaver. And he's like, after a while, he's like, oh, okay. And he left. And that was like really strange, the whole thing. Like, I don't understand why these guys think it's okay to just show up at someone's doorstep, and try to, initiate and, do whatever, like, it's just very strange. And I find that a lot of Israeli men are like that, it's like a very common thing. Anyway, so I had to recover after that, So then I told my boyfriend what happened, and he's like, I sent him a picture, and he's like, yeah, this guy is creepy. But the thing with my boyfriend is that I told him many times that, like, I don't love him, and I don't miss him when he's gone, so I don't know if he's, we're for each other, I'm still working it out. We'll see what happens, Well, but, this is my channel. I express myself how I feel about everything, so I'm not trying to hurt anyone, but things are what they are, and, life is a strange journey. That's all I can say. Anyhow, have a good day.